Hello, welcome to Australia. Basically, when I first came, I thought it was going to look like that. But really, don't be fooled, because it does have some civilization.
When I was thinking about coming up to Australia, I basically expected Neighbours or Home and Away. I was thinking, oh, it's going to be Ramsay Street.
Before I arrived, I expected kangaroos to be bouncing down your street, keep them as pets with koalas in your kitchen and stuff. And
loads of beaches, always sunny, kangaroos bouncing down your street all the time.
I expected for my neighbours to be like 4 miles away and for no one to be around and my house is secluded on its own. And
sands, big red sands and sharks all over the place.
A desert. Snakes like coming up to me and trying to kill me.
And I thought I was going to live in like a big mud hut or like a big shed thing.
I thought Australians lived in mud huts on the beach and everyone had kangaroos in their back gardens.
I was a bit anxious, but mostly I couldn't wait to get here and get a new dog.
It was what I expected, but I didn't expect it to be as hot.
But I didn't end up getting a dog. We just brought my old dog from England. So.
And like massive spiders when you go to the toilet, like in the corner, and you don't want to go to the toilet anymore.
yeah, and school to be like a couple of hours drive and dirt roads, kangaroos everywhere. I actually didn't have a clue what was going on, never researched it.
It's a lot different to what you actually think it's going to be, so. I remember when we first landed in Australia and the guy in the airport speaking over the headphones sounded so Australian that I burst out laughing. And my dad told me that I was being really rude, but it was so funny.
Hello.
G'day mate, how you going?
Hi mate. Hey, I was just wondering about the local beach down there. Is there any rules and regulations?
Yeah, make sure you got your thongs.
Thongs?
Thongs is the most stupidest word ever. First time I heard thongs was on the beach, and a bloke asked his 8-year-old daughter whether she was going to wear pink thongs on the beach, and that was weird.
This is where I need my great, trusty Aussie dictionary.
Struth, that's a big book.
Struth?
Struth? Bloody hell.
Thongs. Ah, thongs, flip-flops.
Yeah, thongs.
Right.
The accents is a funny one. I did have people saying to me like, oh, say toilet and say pasta, not pasta and all that kind of thing, but I think their accent's funny. Like, I come over here and I just speak how I speak with my family, but when I'm around Australian people, I do have a bit of a twang. Like, instead of saying no, I'll say like no.
So you're going on the beach, you got your boardies?
Boardies?
Yeah, boardies.
So you need some sort of boardies?
Nah, boardies.
Just swim with boardies?
Yeah, boardies.
Boardies. Ah, swimming trunks.
Bloody Poms, coming in, use your words.
Thanks, mate.
If I was to give some advice to Australians, I would probably say do lay off the accent a bit. Do give us an easy time about things, because we have come over here and it's been a bit of a culture shock for us.
Everyone, when I first came over here, everyone was like, say boobies and that, like stupid words, and it was just stupid. Like, after a while, it just got annoying.
Yeah, I've been hassled, but I take it more of a joke and look at it on the humorous side more than as bullying or whatever. So yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I have found out that there's a few knobheads around, but there is everywhere, I suppose. You can't help that.
Say potatoes!
I don't know what is that?
Say potatoes.
I don't know what you mean.
Say potatoes.
Here in Australia, they misinterpret many words that you say. So, if they want to give you grief about it, let them. Just give them grief back. They say different words, we say different words. We say things different, they say things different. It's a win-win situation.
When I first got here, my accent was really strong and everybody was like paying me out and stuff. And like even my teachers were doing it. Like, I had to do a speech and then I got up in front of the class and then my teacher's just like, oh, stop, I can't understand you, just go sit down and stuff. And it felt really bad because like everybody's just like staring at you and they single you out loud, so it's really weird.
I think the move was pretty bad to start off with because you're sort of on your own for 4 weeks maybe. Well, you're getting to know everyone and it's really hard for you, leaving your family, your friends and everything behind.
You do get the odd few people who turn around and say, oh, shut up, you whinging Pom, that kind of thing.
It was pretty much Mum and Dad's idea.
We don't know anyone. Like, we just come over here because basically we had no choice, too young. And yeah, just give us a good time, like, give us a good run.
Basically when I first got here we had to go to this induction type thing and there was this policeman sitting there. He like just went on and on about ridiculous subjects and I couldn't even remember what he was really saying. But I remember one thing he started saying was, oh, the legal age of consent in Australia is 17 and I don't know what it's like back in your country, but if you try anything over here there will be serious consequences. So given that, I think the induction is probably quite low down on the list of priorities when you come to Australia.
Blah 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 blah.
When I first came here, it would have helped loads if I had known someone, if maybe I'd researched the country and the area I was going to live in a bit better, because I didn't have a clue. I didn't know what to expect and that scared me really.
I think they should just give everybody a fair run, and if you like talk to them and you don't get on, then don't like pay them out and like take the mick. And if you get along, just be mates with them. Don't matter where you're from. Like everybody's basically like the same.
Come over with a positive attitude and take things in your stride. Make new friends as soon as you can. Fit in with them and basically just enjoy it.
I call Australia home because I've lived here for 3 years, but in a weird way I call England still home because I was born there, I grew up there, so I've sort of got 2 homes, so it's weird.
The thing that helped me settle in, I suppose, I started rugby league, sort of within the first week I got here. Started straight away, we're making friends.
If you play a sport, then if somebody says, oh, that's not a good sport, still play it if you want to play it.
How high do you throw it? You think we're all like 7 foot tall? Yeah, mister, can I have my football back?
Your football?
Yeah.
What, this?
Yeah.
You call this a football?
Yeah. Can we have it back?
What do you need? You're in Australia.
Yeah, but it's a football. Can we
A soccer ball? Your soccer ball. You call this a football?
Yeah, it's a football. Can I have it back?
This isn't a football, boys. This is a football.
How do you play football with that?
Looks like an egg.
How's that football?
We want our ball back.
I think Australians have seen a certain type of English people, and they're not exactly the best behaved people anyway. Just, you know, shouting stuff, getting in fights and stuff. So I think they see that, then they just think, they assume that you're like that as well.
All of the English boys, we all stick together, like, we just have such a laugh, like we can all connect to each other, been through the same sort of thing, so yeah.
That we can share our experiences and just talk about little things that you miss from home and that, because everyone's gone through the same thing, everyone remembers the same thing from home.
Before I came, I really didn't want to come because I was leaving everybody behind. I didn't know anything about here and I didn't know anybody that lived here. After a while, when I started to make friends and like played soccer, I thought it was good.
So basically guys, thanks for watching. Australia is a brilliant place to live. You're going to have a ball. Look at this beautiful beach. You can be coming down here after school. It's not like you're going to do that in the UK. And these are thongs.